In a thrilling spectacle of football, Barcelona and Inter Milan played out a memorable 3-3 draw in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final on April 30, 2025. This match, held at the Estadi Olímpic Lluís Companys, not only showcased the talents of some of the sport's biggest stars but also highlighted the resilience of both teams as they traded stunning goals in a fast-paced encounter. The game kicked off in dramatic fashion, with Inter Milan surprising the hosts by scoring within just 30 seconds. Following a series of backward passes that drew Barcelona's players forward, Lautaro Martinez won a header, allowing Marcus Thuram to assist Nicolò Barella, who ultimately back-flicked it into the net. This early goal stunned the Catalan crowd and set the tone for an electrifying evening. "It was a calculated risk," Inter's coach explained, lauding his team's quick-thinking strategy that capitalized on Barcelona's high press. Despite the early setback, Barcelona quickly regained composure. The Catalan giants, known for their relentless attacking play under manager Hansi Flick, began to assert their dominance. However, just as they seemed to be settling into their rhythm, Denzel Dumfries doubled Inter's lead with a well-timed strike off a corner, putting Barcelona in a precarious position. Enter Lamine Yamal, the 17-year-old prodigy whose dazzling display became the highlight of the match. Following Dumfries' goal, Yamal won a duel against Thuram and unleashed a curling shot that found the far post, igniting hope for the home side. His performance was described as scary good, with many pundits suggesting that he is already among the best players in the world. Yamal's relentless attacking efforts, including a near miss that rattled the crossbar, kept Inter's defense on high alert throughout the match. The back-and-forth nature of the game continued as Barcelona's other stars stepped up. In the 38th minute, a brilliant cross from Pedri found Raphinha, who set up Ferran Torres for the equalizer, leveling the score at 2-2 before halftime. The crowd erupted as the hosts began to feel the momentum shift in their favor, having taken 19 shots to Inter's 7 and dominating possession with 71.5%. However, Inter was not to be outdone. In the second half, Dumfries scored again, putting Inter ahead 3-2 after another well-executed corner. Yet Barcelona responded almost immediately. Just 2 minutes later, Raphinha struck with a powerful long-range shot that deflected in off goalkeeper Jan Sommer, leveling the match once more at 3-3. As the match drew to a close, both teams had opportunities to secure a win. Inter's Henrik Mkhitaryan had a goal disallowed for offside, and Yamal continued to threaten, nearly finding the net once again. The final whistle blew, leaving the tie perfectly poised for the second leg at San Siro. This match not only exemplified the thrilling nature of Champions League football but also set the stage for an intense return leg. With both teams showcasing their attacking prowess and defensive vulnerabilities, the upcoming match promises to be another captivating encounter. As the world watches, the question remains, which side will seize the moment and advance to the final? The anticipation builds, and fans can expect another showcase of elite football and what is sure to be a defining clash in this season's Champions League campaign. As the 2024-25 Premier League season draws to a thrilling conclusion, the race for European qualification has captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. With just a handful of matches remaining, the stakes have never been higher, with an unprecedented number of teams still vying for spots in prestigious European competitions such as the UEFA Champions League, Europa League, and the newly established Conference League. Currently, a remarkable 10 teams are in contention for European qualification, a testament to the competitive nature of the Premier League this season. As it stands, Liverpool and Arsenal have already secured their places in the Champions League, while the final spots will be fiercely contested among several clubs including Newcastle United, Chelsea, Aston Villa, and Manchester City. Depending on the outcomes of their final matches, the league could see as many as 10 teams competing in Europe next season. The Champions League will feature the top 5 teams from the Premier League standings, along with one additional team that could qualify through the Europa League final, where either Manchester United or Tottenham Hotspur will represent England. Liverpool clinched their spot with an impressive performance, having already secured the league title with a robust 83 points. Arsenal, currently positioned to finish second or third, solidified their place with a pivotal win over Newcastle. The intricacies of European qualification are further complicated by the FA Cup and Conference League results. Crystal Palace's victory in the FA Cup guarantees them a Europa League group stage spot, bringing the total number of teams potentially qualifying for Europe to 7. The dynamics shift even more if Chelsea manages to win the Conference League. Should they finish in 6th or 7th place, their victory would allow them to qualify for the Europa League, creating cascading effects for the teams in the league. 4 clubs positioned around 8th place, such as Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford and Fulham. Chelsea's performance in the Conference League final is critical. If Chelsea emerges victorious, it could open the door for teams in lower positions to secure a European berth, marking a significant opportunity for clubs that have historically found it challenging to break into the European scene. Analyzing the final matchups, Newcastle United appears likely to secure a Champions League spot, particularly if they can maintain their current position in the top 6. Meanwhile, Aston Villa and Manchester City are embroiled in a fierce battle for the remaining qualifications. With City facing Bournemouth in their final match, the outcome could drastically shift the league's standings, potentially leaving them in contention for the Europa League instead of the Champions League. The implications of these final fixtures extend beyond just qualification. They also influence the financial landscapes and future aspirations of the clubs involved. Participation in European competitions not only enhances the club's prestige but also significantly boosts revenue through television rights, sponsorships and matchday income. As the season concludes, fans and pundits alike will keenly watch the final matches unfold with the excitement of potential surprises and heartbreaks. The Premier League's competitive landscape promises an exhilarating finish, and the outcomes will undoubtedly shape the narratives for the next season. With European dreams on the line, every match becomes a crucial chapter in the ongoing saga of English football. As clubs prepare for the summer transfer window, the spectre of European qualification will loom large, influencing recruitment strategies, managerial assessments, and the overall direction of the teams involved. As the 2024-25 Serie A season reaches its conclusion, the prospect of Jurgen Klopp taking the helm at AS Roma has sparked significant chatter among fans and analysts alike. The renowned manager, known for his transformative impact on multiple teams, could potentially reinvigorate not just Roma but the entire landscape of Italian football. According to a report from La Stampa, Klopp is poised to succeed Claudio Ranieri, who will transition to a directorial role following the season's end. Ranieri's emotional farewell from the Roma supporters during his last home match echoed the heartfelt tributes he received at Liverpool, underscoring the deep connections managers can forge with fans. Despite Klopp's representative denying the rumors of an imminent appointment, the mere speculation highlights the desire for change within Serie A. The German tactician reportedly expressed his readiness to engage in discussions about potential squad reinforcements, pinpointing critical areas such as central defense, right wing and attack for immediate attention. His track record speaks volumes. Klopp has consistently elevated the teams he has coached, from Mainz to Borussia Dortmund and most notably Liverpool, where he transformed the club into a European powerhouse. Klopp's high-energy coaching style and exceptional man-management skills have not only led to tangible success on the pitch but have also fostered a strong rapport with supporters. His ability to galvanize fan bases, turning skeptics into believers, has been a hallmark of his career. As he famously stated, "I want to turn doubters into believers," a philosophy that resonates deeply within the football community. The implications of Klopp's potential arrival at Roma extend beyond the club itself. Serie A has witnessed a decline in its overall competitive edge, with storied clubs like Juventus and AC Milan struggling to maintain their former glory. Juventus plagued by managerial instability and a once mighty AC Milan facing European exclusion exemplify the league's challenges. In a time when Inter Milan and Napoli are making strides, Inter reaching the Champions League final and Napoli competing for the domestic title, the league's broader standard still appears to be faltering. Klopp's influence could serve as a catalyst for rejuvenation. His presence would not merely elevate AS Roma but could also incite a renaissance across Italian football. The pressure on traditional clubs to innovate and elevate their standards would likely intensify, fostering a more vibrant and competitive environment. As the Serie A landscape continues to evolve, the potential for Klopp to take charge at Roma represents a critical juncture. The ripple effects of such a move could be profound, prompting clubs to reassess their strategies and ambitions. In an era where football is increasingly competitive, the arrival of a manager of Klopp's caliber could signify the dawn of a new chapter for Italian football, one where the league regains its status as a formidable force on the European stage. Looking ahead, the unfolding narrative surrounding Klopp and AS Roma will be closely monitored. Whether or not the rumors solidify into reality, the discussion raises important questions about the future of Serie A and the potential for resurgence in a league that has historically been one of Europe's finest. As clubs prepare for the summer transfer window, the urgency for strategic appointments and player investments becomes ever more pressing, setting the stage for a thrilling offseason.